then he goes to the solo verses. So throughout the vocal part, that's pretty much what he's doing. With the, and then the turnaround. He mixes that up, but he's playing the chords or those licks that I just showed you. Now in the solo verse, the first solo verse does something like this, which is one of my favorite lightning licks. I taught a tune called Annie's Boogie where he does a version of this. So it's like this. And so what he's doing, he's coming to the 12th frets, and you've got a scale here. This is an E. This is a second position E bar chord if you're playing like electric guitar. So this is an E7. And then I got my first finger on the 9th fret, barring the top 4 strings. And I drop my pinky to the 12th fret of the 1st string. That's an E chord. What we call a long E. So we're playing basically over that shape. And he starts out on the 12th fret of the 1st string. And he's going to very quickly do that pull off, hammer on, open 1st string. So work on that. So he starts out bass. So the second leg. So the whole thing. Whoops. He just does it over and over again. So 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he does this cool lick. So it's 12th fret of the 1st string, 9th fret of the 1st string, 12th fret of the 2nd string, 9th fret, 11th fret, 10th fret of the 3rd string, 11th fret, 9th fret, is that right? 11th fret, 9th fret of the 4th string. Then he gets the 10th fret of the 5th string, that really weird sound. So let's do the whole lick. It sounds like he just gets a little bit of an A7th up there before he heads into that. Goes back into the song. So that whole solo verse. That's another lick you can throw in. I think he does it on one version of the song where he's going. He's going to slide. I use my ring finger to the 5th fret of the 2nd string with the open 1st string. That's a typical lightning lick. He does it like this. So the E, slide, like that. So that's the first solo verse. And then later, after a couple more verses, he does this one. So let me play it in context. Let's do it from the turnaround. Whoops. He slides. Let me do that again. Can't do it unless I'm in context. There it is. So what he's doing, he's sliding to the 12th fret of the 1st string, and then to the 15th fret with his pinky on the 1st string. Bass, bass, and he goes 12th fret to the 15th fret to the 15th fret of the second string, so he's walking 15th fret of the second string, 12th fret, 14th fret of the third string, 12th fret, 14th fret of the fourth string, and then he goes to the 12th fret of the third string and slides it down. So the whole verse. Now the end tag, when he gets to the end, he just throws in a pretty standard turnaround, lightning turnaround. So he does something like this. Something like that. So what he's doing that double stop, same one, going from the third and fourth strings, or the third and fourth frets of the second and third strings, walking it down, then the second fret of the third string, and then a hammer on the first fret of the third string, and then the open there, so. And then a quick 7th chord, where he's just playing the E shape and using his ring finger or ring finger and pinky. Open first and second strings, putting his ring finger on the second fret of the second string, and then to the third fret to make a 7th. So the whole turnaround, let me try to make that a little smoother. Sometimes he does that. Sometimes he just ends it abruptly like that. So there is a very simple Lightning Hopkins tune called Mojo Hand. And it's a classic, pretty simple to play. Some great lightning licks in there. If you're just getting started into Lightning Hopkins and his style, this is a great tune to get going on. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, let me know. Send me a comment or email or something, and I'll get back to you. See you again soon with another guitar lesson.